Okay, so far so good, guys. Got two of them in. They go in pretty easy. So here's the spots here. And what we're going to do now, you have to go like that. Go up a little bit and start curving in. Yeah, I think that's good. Press them in like that. Then we have this little guy here to pull the staples out. What we're gonna do is his next one here is gonna have to come down a little bit to make the turn. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Press that boy in. Then I'll put this one right here. Okay. And I'm doing this all by eye. There we go. Hardest thing is picking these up. Yeah, that's good like that. I like that. And all right, there we go. Press this boy in. Let's get this one here in. This is the easy part. There, see how I came down a little bit here, then it's going to go back up. Now, the other side has to be symmetrical, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a paper cutout of this radius. Then once we get them all in, we have to pull these staples out. I'm going to do that with this pick here. Then we have to lift the leather over all these prongs, and then the little feet will push them in by hand. So let me put one more in. Then I'm going to have to start on the other side, and we're going to meet this. All right. You know what? We'll get this too. We'll go in the middle of the back. It's actually going in easier than I thought. I thought these were going to give me a hard time. Okay. I guess I'm spacing these about an inch. I got to see how many I used. Hope I have enough. Come on. Can't even grab it. There. I think this is going to wind up perfect. There, that lands just in the middle perfectly. So, okay, how many do we use here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have more than enough. So I got 100. All right, let's make a template of this turn. All right, we got a template cut out. I think that's perfect, guys. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll skim just a little more off this. Okay, I think that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. So what we're doing is the bottom of this lines up with the seat. So the other side here, take my piece of tape off I have for a reference. And see this first one here, we're starting down here about a ½ inch off of that, off the point. So I'm not going to bore you guys putting these on. When I put them on, I'll click back on. We'll go to the next step of taking the leather off. Okay. That's the left side. And that's the right side. So we're coming to the end here. Then we've got to, then the fun starts, guys. We've got to take the leather off. One more. That was the easy part. All right, let's see how many we used here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. out of 100. Yep. Now I got to take the staples off. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Oh, they come up pretty easy. Okay, now we get that one up. And I do have a pneumatic staple, guys. But I think I'm out of staples. I'm going to have to buy staples tomorrow morning. Which I also have to change the oil in my Cadillac. So at the same time, when I go get the staples, I'll get my 7 quarts of 5W30. All right. All right, we got all the staples out. I think they did use glue. Yeah, they did. Okay, what's going on in here now? Oh, one fell. Okay, I see it down there. See, got the 2 holes, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now, oh, we got a couple more staples in there to get out. Actually, 4 more. All right. Oh, there goes another spot. Okay, guys. And that's what she looks like. I don't think they use glue. They use glue to fasten this to the pan. You can see the glue in there. All right. Okay, now here's the two little prongs. See how hard these are to press. We'll make sure it's pressed in all the way. You know, they're hard to press, guys. I may have to get something, maybe like a thimble, which I probably have, but God knows where one is. There's actually a tool you can buy to do this, which I don't have. So, yeah, that helped a little bit. Let's see here. Let me see if I can use a soup spoon to press these down. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I got to look on the floor for the ones that came off. You can press the legs in by hand. Hurts the thumb a little bit, but it is possible. So my main problem here, guys, is lighting is horrible in this house. Okay. And what we'll do with a spoon, we'll press them in the rest of the way. Make sure they're nice and flat. Okay. So I streamlined this a little. What we're doing, going like that, and then with the spoon, press them in real good, and that's done. Okay, I think I haven't got them all pressed in, guys. And I even have all the legs going in the same direction. So as you can see. So we're going to check on this just to make sure. I think I got them all done. They're all pressed in all the way. Yeah, I think we're cool. I think we got them all. So I might have staples. I have to look. I hope I do, because that way I can just finish this tonight. So, all right, let's put this back on phone. Okay, guys, this is vinyl. This is not leather. What I did is I heated it up with my heat gun to get it over the foam. So I'm gonna heat it up a little bit more. Okay, now where's the little legs at? Actually, I should staple that in first. I think I could tuck it underneath there. Then we're going to bust out the pneumatic gun to staple these in. Okay. And this has to go like this, I guess. And then when we get our staple gun ready, we'll pull these back off and shove that underneath there. So, there you go. Looks factory. All right, now I got to find my pneumatic staple gun, and I'll show you guys how that's done. All right, guys, we got our pneumatic staple ready. I pulled this apart so I get the tongue underneath there. All right, where we going here? Where we go with this guy? Okay. pull that guy in a bit. I think I'm going to do these down here first. I'm using 1/4 inch staples. There we go. Right. Like it ain't no thing but a G-string, boy. Oh, is that tough to get underneath that? Well, we got it. Okay. I'm going to also do that too. If you notice, I took it off. All right, I think we got them all on. Take one last look at it, make sure everything is right. I think she's cool, boy. Hey, Ma, I said I think she'd be cool. I want to pull this in a little bit. We're going to try to put the staples where they were. All right. I think that's good enough. Not done. Let's put it on. We'll see what it looks like. See how those spots pick up from the driver's seat? That's what you want, guys. Tripping over the stool. What the hell? Man, I tell you, I got to clean this house out. So you see how, like right here, it goes down a little. That's what you want because that's the contour of the seat. Now the backrest. Let me show you how. Let me show you what the back. This is also vinyl too. Now you look at the back of it. You're going to say to yourself, "Well, how are you going to stretch that over the foam?" And you can't stretch this hole over the foam. So how did they get it on? I'll show you. See the staples? We're going to remove these staples. Now, when we put this back together, this bottom section of vinyl is going to have to tuck underneath this lip. That's how they got this on. We'll take those staples out, and then we'll be able to peel it off of the foam. And we're going to do this up also with the spots. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to do this one here the same way. So this one here, what we're going to have to do is we're going to make, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in the center, and we're going to just make a line going all the way around. What we'll do is I'll try to keep the line an even length with this front stitch here. So we'll have it about a half inch. I think a half inch away from this stitch. So it'll look like that. Yeah, if you go on eBay right now, or even on Harley Davidson, those seats are like $289. And the reason why they're vinyl, they're not even leather. But the reason why they're so high is those spots have to be put in by hand. Okay. See the leather guys, you can't stretch it like you can stretch vinyl. For some applications, vinyl's better. You know, it's like this. It's like this thing here, for instance. You can probably find these in leather, but they're gonna be stitched. You know, and they may not look as good. They may not. They may not look as nice. Okay, we got that one out. Man, did that square the shimdingle out of me, man. God. You see how this is coming apart now? Yeah, because I looked at this, I'm saying to myself, you know what, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to stretch this over the whole thing without ripping it. Even if you heat it up, I'm gonna heat it up anyway to get it off. You know, and this thing here, I bought that when I was doing my Hayabusa seats, guys. So that's like that's probably 10 years old, right? Because my Boost was a 2013, and I made seats on the Hayabusa. I did everything I could possibly think of to make that bike more comfortable for me. You know, I the only thing I didn't do is if I would have kept it, I would have probably changed the. I would have probably got a handlebar riser. But it's like the lowered. I bought 2-inch lowered foot pegs. They were like $200. They helped. They helped by leaps and bounds because, boy, is this one hard to get out. Without those lower foot pegs, I had to raise my legs up. Oh, that staple went somewhere. You know what I'll do? I'll vacuum in here real good. I don't think a 1/4 inch staple will give me a flat tire, but I still don't like having them things lay around like that. I did find a roofing nail in my driveway from one of the from the people next door. Oh, come on. Last but not least, huh? Go ahead. There, we got them all out. All right, now we're going to switch over to our heat gun. Let me disconnect the compressor and we'll put the heat gun on. Yeah, for the booster, guys, I made a seat. What I did was I discarded the foam and I made my own foam insert. I think I made it a quilt. I think I put quilt batting in there, which is cotton, and a layer of like a half-inch layer of foam, and I made it like that. And believe it or not, that helped because that enabled me to sit lower. And even though my legs were up high, my knees were up higher, it lowered my center of gravity, and I was able to control the bike more. And then with the 2-inch lowered foot pegs, I still got Charlie horses. I had to watch on that bike, because I had to raise my legs up real high in order to put them on the foot pegs. The bike's just not made for someone that's 6'4". It is not. I think it's made for somebody maximum of 6'1", maximum. The new ones I don't know, but my 2013, if you were over 6'1", it was not very comfortable whatsoever. Okay, now on this one here, I don't have to put the spots on ahead of time because all we're going to do is, matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to put them on the bottom because see how narrow the bottom is? What we'll do is we'll stop at the line of sight, which is about right here, and we're going to put a line going about a half-inch away from that inside stitch, which it's not going to be hard to do. So, all right. Heat the whole thing up. That's good. Hold on. There's inside staples as well. All right. I didn't see those. All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause you guys until I get these staples out. All right, let's heat them back up. Boy, this one's going to be tough to get off. I got to heat it up a little more. Actually hot to the touch. I got two more staples. I didn't see these. That's why I wasn't moving. That one. All right, what about the other side here? I think I got them all. Because if I rip it, I have to sew it. Man, is this hard to get off, guys. But you know what? This will look nice. It'll look nice when I get this done. Halloween was not existent on my street, guys. The kids stopped coming on my street, I'd say probably around 1998. We used to get like hundreds of kids, and then right after 9/11, it went like this, boom, no kids. That's when the distrust started in America. The parents were oh, everyone's putting drugs in my kids' coffee or coffee candy, and so we stopped buying pumpkins. We stopped putting Halloween decorations up. We turn our lights off. We stopped putting the decorations out, and the rest of the street did the same. And now this street is like it's just non-existent. So whatever. That's the way it goes. Save me money buying candy. So this is what the foam looks like. Look how it's all crazy cut in the back. So that's how this guy comes off. If you're wondering how it comes off, that's how it comes off. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to have to press these on the same way and then turn this inside out. And you know what? I'll bet you my old Hayabusa passenger seat vinyl would probably fit this. It seems like it's almost the same exact size, but I'm not gonna. It's somewhere around. I'm not gonna even try to find it, guys. Yeah, see, you can tell this is vinyl, and I'll show you how you can tell. See that felt in the back? That's vinyl. Leather doesn't come like that. So I bought many of sections of vinyl from Joann Fabrics with this white felt in the back. And I'll bet you when they sell these bikes, they probably state that that's leather and the passenger seat's leather, but it's really vinyl. So, all right, let's go upstairs now. We're going to put these spots on this one as well. Okay, let's check. We got all our spots on. And we're going to check all these and make sure they're all pressed in. And I think we are good. Right, guys. I'm a little disappointed that this is vinyl, but it is what it is. So, okay. I went closer to the seam than I wanted, but it's good. I'm probably quarter inch. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. All right, let's go and put this on. All right, guys, we're in the garage. Okay, where is my heat gun? All right, we got the heat gun. Let me get the back. Get this ready. We're comfortable. Figure a game plan out how we're going to put this on. Okay, that's the back, that's the top, that's the bottom. This is the left and right. Okay. Put that up there so I don't burn any of the foam. And so when we put this on, man, it's going to be a job to put on, boy, because the top is thicker. There's no other way. It's going to have to go on like that. So we're going to probably have to inch it on a little at a time. And this piece of vinyl is going to have to be hot. So let's heat it up. Okay. That's the back. And that's the front, so it's got to go on like that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to start it, guys. No, that ain't going to work like that, boy. You know what? Let's try it like this. I think maybe that's better. We'll put it inside out first. Okay. Kind of like, this is how I had to do pillows when I was a nurse's aide. You know what? Let me heat this up more. Yeah, this is how we to put pillowcases on pillows. You took them inside out like that. Yeah, my God, guys, how are we going to do this? That's how it goes on, right? Okay, I guess this is going to be, this is has to do, guys. Yeah, my God, guys. All right, we're going to try then. Let's try that. Maybe one side at a time. That ain't working either. All right, let's put it back the way it was. Now, maybe what I'll do is I'll try long ways. And then we can turn it once it's inside. I'll tell you, this is tougher than a passenger seat. This is tougher. Inch at a time, guys. Baby steps, man. You seen the movie What About Bob? Baby steps. Okay. You know, I got to praise the people to put these things together on the assembly line. I don't know how they knock them out. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got to do at least maybe 50 of these in a couple hours. I don't know how they do it, boy. I would not want to be the one that has to knock these out like that. All right, what we're going to have to do now is I have to rotate this. Let's heat this up a little bit. Actually, I don't think this is going to work either. I really don't. I don't think that's going to work either. I think the way I was going before is the way to do this. We'll turn it inside out. Okay. Position it. See, if I had something to hold this, it would be nice. But I don't have nothing, guys. I don't got nothing to hold this. I have no help. No help. Once you get it over the top, you're home free from there on. I'm trying not to pull these damn spots out, because if they come out, I got to take it back off and do it again. I got one side on. Man, this is difficult. Tell you what, let's give myself a little bit of slack. I'll raise that up a bit. Tell you, I honestly don't know how the heck they get these on. I cannot figure this out. It's unbelievable. You know, I mean, it was hard to get off, and it's even harder to get on. Well, it ain't gonna work inside out, guys. I can tell you that. Let's try this on. Tell you what, my spots are on pretty damn good. I don't even think heating the vinyl up's doing any good. All right, let's try it like this. I'm going to have to inch it on. Tell you what, that ain't going to work. That is not going to work. I mean, if I put it on like this, I don't think the spots make a difference. And I know what some of you were thinking. You were thinking of maybe the material shortened up with the spots. No, it didn't. It didn't shorten it up at all. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the video. Okay, when I get this on halfway, I'll start it back up because this is going to take me a while. Slowly but surely, guys, I'm walking it. We're walking it. It's rough, I'll tell you that. It is rough, boy. Oh my God, is this hard to get on? Gee, hard. Oh man, I tell ya. Whew. All right, let's heat this up a bit. The painter on it. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got it. It's Miller time. In my case, it's Coors time. I love Coors, guys. I'm not talking about Coors Light. I'm talking about regular Coors. I absolutely love that beer. That's the only beer I drink. Wouldn't that have been something if I'd have got this on wrong? Had to have to do this again? I've done that before. Man, I'll tell you, these are rough to get back on, boy. They are rough. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the mongrel mobsters, also known as the mongrel mob. They're a motorcycle club in New Zealand. I have never seen a motorcycle club like that before. These guys, they're islanders. They have their faces tattooed. Their entire, on many of them guys, their entire face is covered in tattoos. Their their jackets, the flag they got on the back of the jackets is gorgeous. If you guys never heard of them, go on YouTube and keyword the mongrel mob in New Zealand. All right, we have to push this over a little bit. You see how it's a little off? All my spots are on. I must put my spots on good because they didn't come off. All right, let's heat this up. They make the motorcycle clubs in this country look like Boy Scouts. Let me put it to you that way. I'm not saying they're Boy Scouts. I'm saying they make them look like Boy Scouts. All right, those are all lined up. Still seems like that's off a little bit. Yeah, that's got to come over my way a little bit more. Has to come over to the right a little. Holes are lined up in the back. They're lined up. I think we're good. That's perfect now. Now I got to remember how this went. Oh yeah, that got stapled in, and I stapled. Okay. All right. I think we're good, guys. Get our staple gun ready. Let me see if I have enough in here. All right. Got our staples. That's going to go in there. All right, we'll do the center first. The hell. Why aren't you going down now? This can't be out of juice already. Is this out of air already? It can't be. Yeah, it is. Okay. I have to redo my compressor. My compressor's out of air. Okay. And they're bikers too. They're bikers over there. Okay. Got that in? No, that didn't go in. All right, where's my thing that I pull these out with? I might have to use, I have half-inch ones. I might have to use half-inch ones on this guy here. Here, we'll get this right here. Try that. Okay, that's stuck. Try that. Damn, I was got a Charlie horse in my bicep. I think this one here is actually in. If these come out, I'll have to use long ones. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to get my 1/2 inchers, man. And I'm going to pull a couple of these out and do them with the big ones. All right, what I did is I got my 1/2 inch staples. These are either 1/2 inch, I think they're 1/2 inch, or they might even be 5/8. So we're pulling the 2 in the end out because I really want these to go in. The hell is a piece of plastic at? Okay. And let's get this one over here out. You know what? That's in. We're going to leave that in. All right, that's good. Okay, that is that. That is done. Now let's put it on the seat. Sounds like I missed the garbage bin again, guys. See how nice that looks? That's what you want. You know, I didn't realize it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I have garbage to put out. So what I'll do is I'll just take the garbage with me and I'll get rid of it myself. Because that's what I do. That's what I do for a living. But yeah, these you can't really do this without one of these because the staples have to go into the plastic. You know, but I think they come out pretty damn good. See how those spots they carry themselves? And like I said, guys, I did all that by eye. You know, if you want to, the staples that are underneath here, you could paint those black. Or you could even get like some vinyl, some vinyl paint, and you could paint over it with like some kind of vinyl or some kind of like liquid rubber to hide the staples if you want. You could even do that. Because I mean they'll rust in time anyway, so that might be a good idea. I'll see if I can find something around here. You know, because more than likely I'm going to never take this apart unless if it rips or unless it's some jealous, you know what, cuts it up with a knife. And there's a lot of jealous people around here like that. So I think that definitely did a big change. It's like I said, if you want to buy these, Mustang makes a seat. I think it's like $300 or $280. These are like $190 with the spots on them. And it cost me $17.98, and it took 28 to do the seats. Let me see how many it took to do the backrest. I haven't even counted them yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Took 21 to do the backrest. It took 28 to do the passenger seat. So you're looking at what's 21 and 28? 49. I still have 51 spots left. Maybe I'll do my jacket or something. I'll put some on my jacket or one of my vests. I have a couple vests I have. Maybe I could spot them up.